It's Christmas time and time for a carol.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, bitches.
On the 10th day of Christmas, my calendar gave to me Distillery 291 Single Barrel. Never heard of it. The Distillery 291 Single Barrel is a Colorado bourbon whiskey made by Distillery 291, obviously. It won double gold at the San Francisco World Spirits Competition back in 2016. It is a high rye, 100 proof bourbon, said to have notes of honeycomb. We'll see if I pick any of that up. And it is distilled in a copper still, just like they used to in the old days, using Colorado aspen staves for the flavoring. So I've never really had anything like this. I've had a lot of Breckenridge bourbon from Colorado, but this will be my first Distillery 291, so I'm excited to try this one out and see what it's all about. Stay tuned while I open this guy up. So it's got a really unusual nose. It's almost like a fresh cut grass, like something you would get off of a scotch. Like, I'm not really sure how to feel about it, but I guess we'll see how it tastes and kind of go from there. So on the tongue, it's very, very smooth. Has a little bit of residual heat, but not a lot. But I just can't, yeah, it's got like a perfumey, I hesitate to say lavender, but like that kind of level of like herbalness to it. I don't get a lot of vanilla off of it. I don't really taste the honeycomb. Maybe it'll grow on me. I'm not sure, but I don't know. It's drinkable. It almost, to me, it tastes more like a scotch than a bourbon, but yeah, it's like a almost, it sounds ridiculous, but almost like a elderberry, like a Saint Germain. You get a little bit of that, kind of like a Grand Marnier kick off of it, like a little bit of orange peel. Maybe that's what they're talking about with the honeycomb. Maybe it's like an orange blossom kind of thing. But I don't know. It's not like any bourbon I've ever had, but folks in Colorado do things a little differently than they do in the South, so I can't really hold it against them. But yeah, I'm glad I tried it. It's different. I'd be interested to see whatever offerings 291 has, but I've never really seen them in my neck of the woods, so I don't know what the likelihood is that I'd be able to get any more of their products. So I guess I just got to look at this as an exotic treat I wouldn't have normally had otherwise. So thanks, Drinks by the Dram, for bringing it to my attention and helping me imbibe it into my gullet so that I could kind of draw my own conclusions on it. Yeah, so I don't know, like maybe I should do an entire series on Colorado whiskeys, because there's actually quite a lot. Tin Cup is a really well-known one. It's a little rugged, but you know, it's good for, you know, mountaineers and that such. And the Breckenridge Distillery, I've had a lot of different bourbon from them, and they're always making really good stuff. So, you know, now these guys are on my radar. I'll keep a lookout for them and see if I can find any more by them. But I don't know. This is different. I'm not really sure how to feel about it. So, well, that's day 10. Kind of a curveball from Drinks by the Dram. But, you know, it's okay, because this is all about discovery and trying out new things. And I think that this is definitely something that is altogether new to me. So tune in tomorrow for day 11. We'll see what else is in store for us here in this Advent calendar. Leave a comment down below with the weirdest bourbon you've ever had, or the most unusual experience you've ever had with a whiskey, and we can talk about it. Start a dialogue. You've only got 14 more days to get those gifts for the people that are most important to you. Maybe you can get them an Advent calendar. Maybe you can get them a bottle of bourbon. Alcohol is always a great last-minute gift. Pro tip. So anyway, stay thirsty, my friends.